Hey everybody, it's Lala. I know you probably haven't seen me in a while, but I'm just popping in right quick to talk a little bit about this last episode of Hollywood Divas, the season finale. I gotta say that I'm not usually here for golden, copper, silver, metal, aluminum foil, whatever, but in this one instance, when it comes to Countess feeling like she was being bullied, I gotta kinda sorta ride with Golden, only because Countess even admitted that she kinda had her back up originally about the whole being left off of the list or whatever on like the first day of filming. So she was already on the defense. I do think that the way Golden handled it was a little sloppy, a little messy, because she, you know, it is a legitimate question to wonder if Countess would be able to film even, you know, after she had her little liposuction, her full body lipo or whatever. And I think that was valid, but the way that Golden handled it with like calling Shar first and then calling her and everything else, that was the wrong way to handle it. But I don't feel like Countess was being bullied. I feel like Countess was already on the defense, and she was also highly medicated, which, you know, kind of takes away that little right frame of mind anyway. So I feel like she overreacted. She even overreacted when she showed up on set that day with no shoes on in a dress, looking like she was about to fight somebody or whatever. I don't know what she was planning on doing, but she overreacted that day too. But, you know, she got her back up about these women. I feel like she feels she has like a, you know, she feels inferior to these women, the way they treat her and the way she already felt about herself. So I can get that she would be defensive, or she would automatically think, you know, the worst case scenario. But I had to ride with Golden a little bit and with the other ladies because nobody was bullying her. She admitted that it was selfish and that it wasn't the right thing to do to schedule her surgery, her full body lipo, 3 days before filming. But I do understand that when you have something that you're excited about, you're looking forward to it, sometimes we could be a little bit selfish and we could just be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to do this. It's probably going to fuck everything else up, but this is what I want. So, and she admitted that it was probably not the best idea, but she did it, you know, and she stood firm in it, so I'll give her that. But when she showed up on set to film her scene, it was hard watching her walk around. She like she was in so much pain. And when she was talking, her words were all slurring, even more so than usual. She was just talking like she was not here. She was not on planet Earth. And it just goes to show you that, you know, antidepressants and prescription pain medication, they don't go together, okay? Because she was saying some loopy stuff and she was acting a little, you know, out of it most of the time. You can't tell me that the girl is not on no antidepressants. The way she is on a regular, I'm sorry, but she's just too damn calm and too damn relaxed, especially with all the issues that she has. But I still love Countess. I love her. She's a sweetie pie. Watching that scene, that little sex scene that she had, that was uncomfortable. I mean, it's not about who she is, not about because she, you know, because she's a big girl, whatever. But I mean, it was just, you know, they had to get her all tooted and booted up in that bed and everything and get her all set up and stuff. And then just watching her do that, I was just like, no, just hurry up and finish. And they seem to like linger on the scene for like a really long time. And I'm like, yeah, if I want to see it, I'll watch the movie, but we don't have to put so much into this. It was just, I can't see her like that. She's a sweetie pie. I don't want to see her having somebody go down. No, I can't. I will pass. But she came in and she did it. She did what she had to do. It wasn't a whole lot. You got to lay in the bed, you got to moan and groan, and that's it. So if that was all they was worried about her doing, I don't understand why they would be so worried. I mean, it wasn't like it was a whole lot of work, you know. And forgetting your lines, I mean, she had like 3 lines, if that. So I don't know, but she did what she had to do. Paula leaving the set to go to her True Blood premiere while Elise was supposed to be filming. It was fucked up. Now, Elise, she diva'd out a little bit. She did have like a diva tantrum. She had every right to be pissed off, but it was a little bit like, no, I'm not doing this. No. And then Moon had to like kiss her ass and say all the right things to her. Like, I need you here. This is nothing without you, girl. Like, just pile on the bullshit, feed her ego and get her to turn around, take her ass back in there so she can film her scenes or whatever. I do think that the way Paula handled everything was fucked up. It was very unprofessional, but Paula is batshit crazy, like I've always said. So, I mean, and then her excuses at the end of the episode was bullshit. Do I want to go there right now? I'll go there right now. For her to be like, I can't communicate with men because my father, died when I was 3 or something like that. Did I get that right? I get that. I get that you may have issues based on what happened to you in your younger years. I get that. We all do. I got shit with me because of what happened to me in my younger years. Almost everybody got a sob story. So, and I understand that it's very, very hard to outlive those things, and it's very, very hard to overcome certain things. And that's a serious issue. But what does your problem with communicating with men have to do with communicating with the women in the project? Elise is not a man. Golden ain't one. Lisa ain't one. Countess ain't one. And here I go again, feeling like I'm forgetting somebody. None of these women should have anything to do with the fact that you can't communicate with men. You pick up the phone and you send a text, or you just tell her real quick, just like Elise said. You could have said something to me like, girl, I'm here for you and everything. I'm sorry. I know this is fucked up, but I got to do this premiere real quick. You know what I mean? Like, I got bills to pay. I was just living in a hotel room. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to have you to just understand that I got to do this right quick and then I'll be back. That's all you got to say. Fuck all of that. I'm going to have to hear your mouth before and after, and I don't want that to fuck up my premiere. If you got another job to do, you got another job to do. You've been leaving and putting the project on the back burner for this other job all this time. So what difference does it fucking make for you to just be like, I'll be right back. I got to go to this premiere. I got to go be on the red carpet. It is what it is. And Paula shouldn't have been up in everybody else's ass about being so committed, just like Elise said, if she wasn't going to be committed. I understand that you have another job, and that one is actually paying your bills at this time when this project that you're working on is not guaranteed. It may be good, it may not be good. It's a little side project, and if you have a real job to go to, then you go to your real job. Okay, I respect that. But there's nothing wrong with talking about it or saying something about it and just owning up to your shit. Like, yeah, you should have been there all of those times and you weren't there. And I knew that she was working on the True Blood thing. I already knew that because I reviewed the last season of True Blood, and I remember her on there. She was in a few episodes, but her part wasn't huge. But tell me that you couldn't tell in her confessionals and even in the show when her True Blood checks actually went through, when she cashed the motherfuckers. Her makeup, her face was beat all of a sudden. Her clothes looked better. Her weave looked a little better. Like, she just went, it was like the premiere, she must have got paid after filming or something like that. I don't know how it works because I'm not an actress, but it looked like you film and you just rough your way through it, and then when everything is said and done, then that's when you get paid. I don't know, because through the whole show, the whole season of Hollywood Divas, she looked like, she got her clothes from Good Samaritan or whatever, or the bin in the back of the church on Saturdays, and she was doing her weave on her own, and her child was doing her makeup. But in this last episode, she was looking really nice. So I'm thinking that money, and she obviously bought her mama some new teeth. I don't know. That's what Forrest was, complimenting her mama on her teeth. Her mom is evil. And I don't know why it's a thing now with like reality shows where your mama has to be like a super bitch. I guess people are entertained by it. It's not cute. It's not cute. you don't have to like somebody, but I mean, you know, have a little bit of class, have a little bit of couth. You can't just be evil and disrespectful and nasty. I mean, why are you so angry? Now, I'm not defending Forrest and I'm not defending Paula, okay, because they on some bullshit with that whole I'm not giving up my dream to work a regular job, I'm not giving up my dream to feed my children or, you know, pay my bills at home and keep a roof over my head. I'm not giving up my dream to do that. That's crazy. Okay, I had a dream, I still have a dream, I got dreams, but I still got to get up and go to work from Monday through Friday, you know what I'm saying, 8 to 5 or 8 to 4:30 or what the fuck ever, so that I can take care of my family, and so me and my kids ain't out on the streets, and so they can eat, and so they can watch TV and play video games and have heat and all this other stuff. You know, we still got our dreams and everything, but we got responsibilities. You bring a child into this world, you got to take care of it. And I am not here for Forrest being completely comfortable with the fact that he just stays at home and, you know, digs in his ass all day long. And now that this project came about, which was Paula's idea in the first place, that's supposed to be considered having a job. No, I don't support that whatsoever. And I don't see how anybody in their right mind would be comfortable with being portrayed this way on national television. But whatever. Paula's mom still needs to behave differently and express her opinions in a more respectful way. She's just so fucking nasty and evil, and I can't stand when older people are like that. I know you lived life and you've been through some shit and you feel like you should be able to do whatever the fuck you want to do, but I'm not going to show you no respect if you're not going to show me no respect. It just is what it is. My mama raised me right, but you know, it's a give and take here. You ain't gonna tell me to kiss your ass and I'ma just smile and do it. Fuck that. So I'm not here for Paula's mama. And, you know, and I'm not here for Forrest and Paula's bullshit either. I don't agree with any of them. What else happened? Lisa and her kids, her boys they look like good kids, and it was nice to see her with her children and talking to them and everything. It was interesting how the way they have the reality show thing where they're having she was talking to her kids about how she's doing on the show with the new ladies, with the new women, you know, and this group, and how well she's doing with getting to know people and them getting to know her and how they accepted her. I don't know if that's a conversation that she actually would have had if the cameras weren't rolling and she was actually on a TV show. I don't know. The kids, the sons, though, they seemed pretty genuine in what they were saying. They seem like a nice little family, and it sucks for her to have to be away from them. I couldn't survive 2 days away from my kids, so I don't know how somebody would be on the other side of the country and then I only get to see my babies for a month. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. But kudos to Lisa for that. She was name dropping a little bit when she was talking to her kids, but you know, if that's necessary, it's necessary. I thought I had a little giggle when Elise and Golden went shopping at Polka Dots. What was it? Polka Dots and Sunbeams or something like that. And she was like, I'm paying with my VIP 1 card. It was just like, okay, I know y'all gotta pay bills, so I'm gonna let that one go. That's okay. All right. But I mean, the show, it was the ending when they all got together on the beach and everything, and they had their kumbaya moment, and everybody was, you know, kind of making confessions and everything about their issues and stuff. Golden talking about, you know, her image issues with not being as light as her mother or fair skinned as her mother and not feeling beautiful. I have a hard time with Golden and how genuine she may be, but if she has issues, she has issues, and I'll give her that. But I still feel like the way she treats Countess is just is a little elitist, and that she does treat her as a little pet project. And you can't be talking about fixing somebody else when your shit is all fucked up. You got to work on you first, because I'm not going to listen to anything you have to say when you walking around here looking a hot ass mess and acting a damn fool. Why am I going to listen to you? You don't have your shit together, you know. So Golden needs to work on that. You focus on your issues first, boo-boo, and then you can come talk to me about some of my stuff, and I may actually take some of your advice. I may. Countess talking about her abortion. that was really heavy. I guess it was important for her to put it out there so that, I mean, she already put it out there when she was in therapy. But I guess it's important for her to put it out there, you know, in front of the women and just kind of make a statement and let other women know, or young women know, you know, what she went through and that this is not the way to do it and everything else. It was really heavy. I felt like the last scene of the show, I don't know if it was really them, like they were like, all right, everybody sit around the beach and then just kind of, oh, I did this and I went through that and blah, 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 and just pour your hearts out or whatever so we get in the show this way. Or if it was something that happened naturally, I don't know. It seemed a little teeny bit forced, but there was a lot of emotion, and I feel like the emotion was genuine. But I do feel like the last scene was a little teeny bit like forced, or, you know, put together. And I mean, it's nice to see that the women weren't at each other's throats at the end of the day. But, you know, the reunion's gonna be different because everybody gets to go home and watch what was said in the confessionals, you know, and all the shade that Paula was throwing at everybody the whole fucking time. Like, I don't see how she's gonna come out of this at all with any type of allies or friends or whatever, because I would not fuck with nobody no more if I found out that you was smiling in my face and talking all that shit behind my back in front of a camera. Anyway, I'll probably pop in and make a video or whatever about the reunion. I don't understand why it has to be more than one part. There's not really much for them to talk about, in my opinion. The show was just a little small, like, blip, you know, as far as reality shows are concerned. I really think that they can do everything that they need to do in one episode, but, I mean, in one part. But, you know, all of these reality shows, they seem to want to do their reunions in more than one part. So I guess do what you got to do and get as much money as you can. But I guess you guys will see me then. If I forgot about anything, let me know. I feel like I covered everything. They did like the filming and everything, and then it was with the surgery, and then they did like the beach or whatever, and yeah, I think that's everything. Whatever. If I missed something, it's because I didn't care. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna try to start coming out and talking to you guys a little more. I've just been wrapped up in my own life and my own shit lately. So bear with me. I miss you guys, and for anybody that cares, I am gonna make some supernatural videos. I know it's been like a minute since I came on here to talk about supernatural. I will be back. I haven't forgotten. If you want to just backtrack, I will do the past episodes that I didn't do. And yeah, you want to watch it, you want to watch it. If you don't, then that's fine too. But that's it. Okay, so thanks guys for watching. Bye.